And so the steep part begins.
Good morning. Day 6 here. Today is Douglas Pass Day, correct?
Correct.
It's going to be
11 miles to the top.
And how many feet of elevation gain would you say from Rangeley to the top of Douglas Pass?
It was 3,000 something. I'm not exactly sure.
Holy cow.
But I know the worst part of it is going to be the last 2 to 3 miles. Because it gets really steep.
Take lots of pictures and videos and stuff.
Yeah, because I'll probably be walking a lot there.
I like that you're wearing your Wake Up Narcolepsy shirt. It's nice and bright.
Yes.
That's a nonprofit that we're closely associated with that we can talk about a little bit later.
Yep.
But today, just be safe.
Yep, bright is good with these narrow shoulders.
No shoulders.
Yeah, no shoulders. So it involves a lot of jumping off the board or getting off the board and walking when cars go by. So gotta stay safe.
All right, I will have a donut waiting for you at the top.
Nice. Oh, and last thing, I know there was a question about this route. Like someone wanted, like, you should go through Leadville. And I thought about that, but the problem with going through Leadville is there's a lot more cars on that road. And there are good shoulders, but there's also a gigantic climb from Minturn up to Leadville that was pretty intimidating. So I figured the further west, the better.
It'd be worth it for the skate park, though.
Oh yeah, the skate park is awesome there, by the way.
All right, be safe.
All right, thank you, bye.
I wanted to talk a little bit about narcolepsy today, just because this is going to be Kevin's more challenging, if not the most challenging day, going up Douglas Mountain here. And likewise, narcolepsy has been the most challenging thing that our son Owen has had to navigate, and we as a family have had to navigate. So that's one of the reasons why today is going to be kind of focused on some of that stuff. So talking briefly about the symptoms of narcolepsy, particularly in Owen as it developed. He developed a flu-like virus which triggered his narcolepsy, which is a neurological sleep disorder. There is some genetic component to it as well, but I don't want to get too deep into it because it can get a little complicated. But essentially, the main symptoms of narcolepsy are excessive daytime sleepiness. Also, in Owen's case, he developed hallucinations because he wasn't in deep sleep. He was in a constant state of REM sleep. So upon falling asleep, waking up, he would experience very intense and very real hallucinations. And these aren't the good kind, y'all. Pretty scary stuff. He also developed cataplexy, which is a sudden loss of muscle tone when experiencing intense emotions. Typically joy, which is really one of the cruelest aspects of narcolepsy, is you see a person who wants to laugh at a joke or feels something's really funny, and they may lose muscle tone in their face may droop, they may slur their speech. Worst case scenario, they lose complete muscle tone and will fall to the ground in what looks like a seizure, but they're fully awake. They just are in a state of sleep paralysis where they can't move their body. So it's pretty scary stuff, especially when it's happening to someone so young as Owen when he was 10 and he couldn't really articulate what was happening to him. If people are interested in kind of learning more about what cataplexy looks like, there's an interesting TikTok by some folks we know. It's called Sleeping Tom 24. Tom Heckmaster, who developed narcolepsy a few years ago, has been very brave in putting on TikTok videos to show what his cataplexy looks like, which is very similar to what we've experienced. Onset is typically younger. 10 to 20 seems to be kind of the sweet spot, if you will, although a lot of people develop it earlier and later. But and of course, that's a really crucial time for somebody in their life, socially, academically, emotionally. So very difficult to navigate during that period of time in one's life. So I'm just going to take a quick minute to talk about Wake Up Narcolepsy, which is a nonprofit organization started about 15 years ago. Purpose is to raise awareness about narcolepsy, which is a pretty rare and misunderstood condition. also providing support for patients with narcolepsy and their families and caregivers. Also, they have done a good deal of fundraising, which goes to fund research and hopefully better treatments. And I personally hope for a cure. We got involved in this about 8 years ago, when our son Owen, who I would put a picture in here, but he's fiercely private, and so we won't do that. But he developed narcolepsy, sudden and severe onset of symptoms, when he was 10 and a half. He is now 19, and it's been, I can honestly say, the most difficult journey of both Kevin and I's lives. So it's definitely a condition that we will do everything we can to raise awareness about and raise money for. So if people are interested in learning more about narcolepsy and the true symptoms of narcolepsy, not the Hollywood version of what we have been accustomed to, you are welcome to visit the Wake Up Narcolepsy website. There's other websites and agencies as well that are helpful. And if you or a loved one feel that you have a sleep disorder, it's a really good place to start to get information. I'll also try to add maybe a QR code or a link if possible. I'm not techie. Brooke is the one who is able to upload all of that. So hopefully people can access that and learn more, donate if it speaks to you. So that's Wake Up Narcolepsy and our journey. All right, so thanks folks for letting me talk a little bit about narcolepsy and Wake Up Narcolepsy. Hopefully the links will work, that you can learn more if you're so inclined, and we will get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Well, as you can see, I am walking because this grade is very steep and it's actually easier to walk, more efficient, so I don't have a problem with that. Anyway, Aspen sure pretty. Just leaped out.
Badass. Oh my God. Hell yeah, Kev. Almost there. So Kevin, we are at the top. Oh, here we go. This is, you've changed shoes, and this is your modified Boosie. What have you glued onto the bottom of your braking shoe?
It's just material that you get off Amazon and because the way through it's so fast, right?
Yeah, you've got some braking to do coming up.
Yeah. Braking and maybe some walking because I don't want to go too fast.
All right. Be safe.
But I will. Steep road. That's where I came from, somewhere. Finally, smooth roads and the shoulder. Grail!
You made it to Fruta! Crazy. Made it all the way to Fruta, Colorado today. What a day. We are at the end of your skate and one of our favorite places to eat in Fruta.
Very much so. It's very good.
Yeah.
Gotta love the pizza here.
It's not pie hole pizza, but it's pretty good.
It's awesome pizza. Happy to be here.
Yay.
Yay.
Quick final video for the day. Pretty epic day.
Yes. So we forgot on our last video to say how many miles, which ended up being 50.
It's gotta feel good.
It felt really good. I'm tired though, that's for sure. So a lot of downhill, which was really nice. Good roads for the most part, except when they weren't. But overall, good roads, so that really makes a difference.
Made it all the way to Fruta.
Yay!
Yay! Headed to Grand Junction tomorrow,
Yep.
and then Whitewater, and then over to Gateway over the next couple of days.
That's the plan.
See you tomorrow.